So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to put our double O flour on the counter, make a well and place 3 large eggs in there, and we're going to slowly draw the flour in and keep mixing until it forms a workable dough. I'm a bit of a hatch job of it at the start, but here's the dough. You'll notice when it's nice and smooth and springs to the touch. We can wrap that in film and refrigerate for 2 hours. For the tomato sauce, we're going to gently fry some garlic in a pan. When that's cooked down, we are going to add our tin of chopped tomatoes, followed by red wine vinegar, a tablespoon of caster sugar, and a splash of salt. Towards the end of the cooking process, we're going to add 6 to 7 basil leaves. And that's our tomato sauce done. Now on to making the spinach and ricotta filling and the mascarpone topping. So we're going to wilt 125 grams of spinach in some hot water and leave that to sit for about 5 minutes. Whilst that sits, we're going to put our mascarpone into a mixing bowl with pecorino cheese and a splash of milk before mixing that to a smooth paste. We're then going to drain our spinach before squeezing out any excess moisture. I didn't have any cheesecloths left, so I used a kitchen towel. We're going to put that to one side and finely chop it. And then in a mixing bowl, we're going to firstly add our mascarpone cheese. Sorry, not mascarpone, ricotta. There's both our lots of ricotta cheese, and here is our spinach, and we're going to mix this together with a touch of salt for seasoning, again until it forms a smooth, consistent mixture. And there's our filling for our cannelloni. At the very end, I'll add just a touch of grated nutmeg, and again stir that through and leave that to settle for about 30 minutes. Onto the pasta dough. I'll explain this as quick and as simple as I can. I'm going to take my pasta dough ball which has been rested and I quarter it. Take each quarter and I roll it as flat as I can before tri-folding and re-rolling it, and then pass it through a pasta machine on the largest setting around 2 to 3 times before re-rolling it and tri-folding it again, and then passing it through the first setting once more. I then go through each of the numbers all the way up to the final setting, which on mine is number 9, until pasta is nice, thin and stretched. I will then leave that to rest for about 30 minutes. My pasta machine is a little bit wonky, so I do have to sometimes roll it a little bit further on the counter, but as you can see the counter through the pasta. That is a sign of a well rolled pasta dough. So I add a bit of my filling and then roll the pasta dough over the filling to form my first cannelloni tube, and I repeat this process by adding more filling, rolling the pasta over, cutting, and so on. I was able to get maybe 4 to 5 rolls per pasta strip. It is a very time consuming process, but there is a lot to be said for making your own pasta. Personally, I think it tastes fantastic. I think you can tell the difference between shop bought and homemade. However, there is no harm in using shop bought cannelloni tubes. I would recommend, however, a piping bag to allow you to put the cheese and spinach mixture into the cannelloni tubes with ease. Otherwise, you just end up with a big mess. And here we have my cannelloni tubes all ready to be baked with the sauce. And to do that, I'm going to get a roasting tin and I'm going to put my tomato sauce that has been cut and left to rest and cool on the base. I'm then going to line my pan with my cannelloni tubes. And once that's done and nice and firm and compact, I'm going to take my mascarpone and milk and pecorino mixture, sorry, not parmesan, and I'm going to put that on the surface before topping with fresh mozzarella slices. And there we have it. Bit of black pepper on the top, and this is ready to now be roasted in the oven at 200 degrees for around 40 minutes. I did add a further I would say generous splash of pecorino on top before cooking. And there we have it. There's my spinach and ricotta cannelloni. It is a little bit time consuming, this recipe. I'd give it maybe a 6 out of 10 in terms of difficulty, but this will serve 4 people and it tastes absolutely fantastic. Even got a thumbs up from a little girl. As per usual, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please feel free to leave a comment, hit that like and subscribe button, or click the notification bell to be informed of future videos. Attached are 2 links to 2 previous recipes. Thank you very much for your time. Have a lovely evening. Goodbye.